Crescendo! Hello! Hello, everybody. This is Milesluigi. Welcome you back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, where I accidentally pressed the B button again before actually starting the game. Block! Anyway, this is Milesluigi.
Yeah, the evil Pop-Tart. I'm back, guys! Hi!
Welcome back, Ian Higsby.
Welcome back, evil Pop-Tart. I suppose a really quick recap. Last time we went into the Vim factory, we killed a Wiggler, and we have made it back to the Mushroom Kingdom Castle, or Peach's Castle, because all of our Cobalt Star shards got stolen from us from Baby Bowser.
Experiment on it. Yes! Experimentations.
Well, whatever experimentations we're doing, it's causing something, because more time holes are now appearing all over the place. Poof, poof, poof.
He's gonna screw this up even worse, isn't he?
We're all just going to fall into the void in between universes. I heard that's called a hell.
The void? No, it's just an infinite dimension between space and time.
Oh boy. Anyway, time holes have appeared all over the place, and we can actually reach some of them. Unfortunately, there's some that we can't reach, and/or if we do reach them, there's very little, if anything, we can do to them. There's only one we're meant to go to at this point. At first, we are actually supposed to meet the two Toadsworths, but let me go check out the shop now and see what new things they have. They have super mushrooms and mushroom drops, and nothing too terribly interesting. Let's go over to the gear shop, which actually has better gear for us, and why don't I go ahead and pick these things up. 20% off, 22% off.
Pretty good discounts, actually.
There we go. I decided to just equip everyone with all the new stuff, because we will be entering into a new area, and it's nice to just have that extra defense for everyone.
Especially the babies.
Especially the babies, yes. But out of these new badges that we have, of the most interesting note is that EXP badge and coin badge. Basically, if you finish a battle with a bro item, you can get either a coin bonus or an experience bonus. However, that bonus is based on who finishes the battle. So right now, since I put those badges on Mario and Luigi respectively, if I finish a battle with a bro item, with Mario using that bro item, that's what'll get me the coin bonus, and the EXP bonus for Luigi. It's not just finish the battle with the bro item, it's that bro has to finish the battle. So, not terribly useful, but especially since badges, this before, they usually just have effects like that. For right now, it's a nice little boost. Anyway, the two Toadsworths, they do actually recognize, oh hey, I'm the younger Toadsworth, hey, I'm the older Toadsworth, and they're both trying to take care of younger Princess Peach, or baby Princess Peach, and she won't stop crying. So, we can conclude that Toadsworth is a bad babysitter, but at least he's aware of the time travel shenanigans. And his strategy for getting baby Princess Peach to stop crying is the Toadsworth twist.
That looks familiar for some reason.
This move looks awfully familiar to me. Look at Luigi, check it out. He's even going into a tiger pose to check it out. Do you remember this? It's at this point where I would queue up a flashback. I might even do that, actually. Flashback.
I'll need a flashback, because I'm not sure.
Well, you see, the move they just did was very, very, very similar to a move that the Star Shade brothers taught Mario and Luigi last game called Spin Jump. And we need a complete refresher on it, by the way. You know what this means? Time for a tutorial.
No!
Damn it!
It's gonna be the last world and we'll still be getting tutorials.
You know it, you know it. So, anyway, we've been transported to a special place. Wow, I didn't know Princess Peach's castle had a setup perfect for learning how to spin jump. But anyway, the idea behind spin jumping is we just have to press the R button. Kind of like with our hammers, we pressed R to get different actions. We can press R as the adult Mario and Luigi, and that'll let us use the B button to get into the spin jump position and then perform the spin jump. The most interesting thing to note here is, originally spin jump was done with Mario on top, and now it's being done with Luigi up top. And yeah, okay, that's different.
No wonder they needed a refresher on it. It's so different.
Exactly. Of interesting note, just because I did a little bit more research into this, one of the Japanese commercials for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, the original one, showed Mario and Luigi doing the spin jump as like the game's advertisement. But it was like super animated and really awesome looking. I might link it in the video description if I can find the video on YouTube. But anyway, the spin jump will give us access to some awfully hard reaching areas. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It'll be used to access the one time hole we need to get to. As the two Toadsworths just start spinning around in a circle, and they did get baby Princess Peach to stop crying. I will give Toadsworth that. That's worth something. Proving a little bit of competency as a babysitter. I'm just about to say, Toadsworth is a cruddy babysitter. Hire a Yoshi, because Yoshi is a great babysitter, and you get an adventure out of it too. Alright, but now let's go ahead and check out some of the time holes that we are able to access now, because a whole bunch of them appear. This one will take us back to Holly Jolly Village, which right now, I guess I could collect some beans, but today I didn't feel like, today's not backtracking extravaganza super ultra awesome monster truck awesomeness day, so let's just head back right away. So we just jumped right into the time hole, went back into the other time hole. Basically, I have no business here yet, so. Now, just as an interesting question, that is an awfully long time hole. What if you put a rope into it? A long enough rope to where it's on both universes.
What is the time hole? Like, it's not even like it's really a hole. It's almost like you stand on it and it teleports you. Like
it's like a Star Trek warp thing where it goes.
Yeah, something like that.
A teleporter?
So if I were to teleport a rope, the rope would get cut in half, you're saying?
Well, it kind of all just dissolves, no?
Well,
turns out
theoretically,
bright
yes,
and disappears.
Even in Star Trek, if the teleporter malfunctions, if it scrambles you, yeah, half of your waist would be left on one side and your torso would be on the other.
It's a lot less painful when you, instead of thinking of a person or someone like that, you think of a rope and you just put, okay, here's this segment of rope in the teleporter, in this case the time portal, and then the time portal activates and it just takes that segment of rope. So no putting a rope into the time portal and it appears on the other side, and now you have a rope that's in 2 different time periods altogether. That makes sense, actually. There we go. We've actually made it to the 2nd floor of Princess Peach's castle. Talk to me, Toad. And a lot of the toads in this area are all just tutorial toads. They just tell you things that you already know, really. Like, if you toss the babies, they can reach places you can't normally reach. Oh, gee, thanks, Toad. I like how he knows that, too. It's like, yeah, you can jump higher if you toss your babies up higher. Yes, because I'm going to toss my younger self up onto the ceiling, or up onto the bookshelf, or something like that. Everyone cheats their baby selves poorly is what I'm getting at, but because they're Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, they could just take it, you know? Maybe they're trying to train all of their kids to be able to beat the master in the dojo and get diplomas, because evidently the only person in the Mushroom Kingdom who's able to get a diploma is Mario. Has anyone else ever beaten the master in the dojo? I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Exactly. So what better way than to just train your kids to just take a lot of punishment? They need to be able to take 10 damage worth of attack a whole bunch of times. Unless they have high defense. Hopefully they have high defense. There's a 3rd floor to Princess Peach's castle, and there's not a whole lot we could do here as well. It actually looks really ominous. Look at all those statues of Princess Peach just sitting there in just an empty spot in the middle of the room. Makes you wonder. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But anyway, there is actually one little thing for us up here on the 3rd floor. Over here, it's not Rainbow Road, it's not Tick-Tock Clock. It is a coin block for us to hit. There we go, so now we can show the coin game again. Going through all the bros, and hopefully we don't get any dyslexia. Although I am definitely hitting this block way too early with every single bro. It's like, come on, Light, make it there.
It's a lot better than that coin mini game from the last one, where it goes back and forth across the screen. This one, you're actually getting 10 coins each time.
Oh, good observation. Yeah, that does get us a lot of coins. And that goes back to the fact that this game gives you 10 coins, 20 coins, 100 coins. So you don't have to keep going boing, 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 1 coin at a time. Oh, let's just hop on back down here. There is a time portal in a room right above us if you look at the top screen, but I'm not even going to bother trying to show that one off because A, we can't get to it, and B, it takes forever to get to for me to show off that you can't get to it, so I'm not even going to bother.
Huh. I don't remember what the requirement is for that one, so I'm looking forward to it.
We'll see, but in here, this is Princess Peach's bedroom, a very, wow, luxurious looking bedroom. Where in the world did she get that carpet? Look at that thing. Wow. If you manage to snag that carpet out of Princess Peach's bedroom, you'd probably make a lot of money off of it. Here we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and go on back south to... Let's first check out this little room over here with some more question mark blocks. That toad probably has nothing of value to really tell us. Oh, he's wondering if Tobert and Tokyo are all right. I hate to tell you this,
Nobody
but they're
cares
screwed right now. So that's not very good for them. But now we're gonna go ahead and go into the bookcase room, or the library, I should say. And this library, frankly, it's not really set up like a traditional library. Like, look at all this set up and open room. This looks way more like a jungle gym than an actual library. Look at this thing.
It probably is a jungle gym.
Instead of a corn maze at Halloween, they make a library maze.
This library was made for jumping onto, it's made for fun, and it's made for espionage. You know? And I'm not joking about the espionage part either.
Makes great
So are you
Easter
saying
egg
that when
hunts.
Princess Peach had her castle built, she should have paid the premium to not have a library like that?
She should have, although she has used that espionage tactic to her advantage.
That's
she,
true.
She has, so maybe she wanted to be able to sneak around her castle.
Think about it this way, they have Easter egg hunts in the library.
That makes a lot of sense. So, actually, this one toad here... Actually, no, never mind. Oh, wait, this is that toad. He's the one who tells us this isn't a jungle gym. Don't jump on the top of the bookcases. And I'm like, no, screw you, Toad. And this Toad's like, hey, a time hole has appeared up there. I wonder how you can get there. You can't get there with standard jumps, but... This is kind of our hint. Yeah, you need to go get the spin jump. There's a whole lot of goodies for us in this room once we actually finally get on top of the bookcases, which we can only do from here. And we gotta spin jump around to get everything in the training badge. I want to go ahead and show that off. There's a reason why I said EU. It's an interesting badge. It lets you use attack items infinitely, but they get a severe decrease in attack power. So, good for practice, as it says. But still kinda EU.
Like attack items, like bros items?
Yes, exactly, bros items. Sorry, I keep getting my terminology wrong with the stupid things.
It's okay.
I call them bro attacks, I call them bro items, I call them attack items. You'd imagine I'd have a consistent name by now.
But
You
say it will
use
go
these
on
things to
forever,
attack.
though. Like you could just use like a shell for all eternity.
Oh, sorry. I'm misunderstanding. You can use as many shells as you want. If you use a shell, it doesn't decrement your shell count.
I see.
So basically you have infinite uses of the items, but they do pitiful damage. So, we finally made our way all the way over to the time hole, which will transport us to a brand new area. It won't be, whatever the haunted house was called in Mario 64. It's Yoshi's Island. There we go. Complete with Yoshi's Island music and everything, all that good stuff. Yoshi statues. Let's go ahead and take a look at the village over to our right. And there's giant footprints.
This doesn't look anything like it did in Paper Mario.
Not at all, not at all. This is supposed to be much more Yoshi's Island reference than Paper Mario's Yoshi's Island version, really. That shroom badge, slightly increased. This basically, if you use a mushroom in battle with that badge, you heal slightly more.
Man, they're just throwing badges at you all over the place.
As before, all their effects are just so minimal. But look at those giant shoe prints. That's not something you'd expect a Yoshi to just step down with and make. Like, I understand the only article of clothing Yoshis ever wear are shoes, but they typically don't wear shoes that are that big. You know?
There's no Sideshow Bob Yoshi.
Here we go. So we've ran into a Koopa Troopa just on Yoshi's Island. A very dangerous place for a Koopa Troopa, but she's here for a good reason. She's here on assignment. This is Kylie Koopa, Ace Reporter. The Koopa Chronicles Best. Wow. So when I did my research on this, evidently Koopa Chronicles, I think she works for the Super Mario Cartoon DVDs, because that's actually the name of the Super Mario Cartoon DVD, and it has all 3 Mario cartoons on it. We should ask her if it was a stone or a football, because she should know. But yeah, she's on reporting summit right now in the Mushroom Kingdom, and she can't get up here, but Baby Mario and Baby Luigi can. I wouldn't necessarily describe this as ritzy work, but there's a whole bunch of Yoshis just hiding in the attic. And some of them look scared to death, so there's a good reason for that. It's shaking outside. They had a good hiding spot. I don't know why they fled. Maybe it wasn't really actually that good of a hiding spot.
Since when did we give babies hammers?
Last part, the part you missed.
The part I missed, they got hammers, so they're like little tiny hammers, or
yes,
You also missed Leet Speak.
Yes.
I caught the edge of that. I actually watched the video, but
Look at that monstrosity.
Mamma mia.
Yes, totally Mamma Mia. That thing does not look natural. I don't even want to call it a he. That thing does not look natural. Yet it's kind of like a Yoshi. A giant, fat, alien Yoshi that eats other Yoshis. Makes you wonder, do Yoshis have Vim? Was Vim used to create this thing? This thing just eats everything. Before you know it, the entire island will be eaten, and then what will this thing eat? Yeah.
That shell.
I mean, Yoshis themselves are inherently scary because they can eat you, and then this thing is even scarier because it eats Yoshis. So unfortunately, there's not going to be any happy Yoshi reunion with Baby Mario and Yoshi because they all just got eaten.
Yeah, they weren't too bright there.
Not really. They should have just stayed hidden in the attic. See, we weren't even in the attic, and we avoided being eaten. Our ace reporter, though, I don't think she got slurped out of that shell. That's a good thing. So yeah, this Yoshi's Island is much more of a reference to Super Mario World 2 than anything else, actually. So yeah, that's a good thing. You didn't get just slurped out of a shell.
It's a good thing that Yoshi didn't have any special properties, so it didn't get turned into like a fireball or something like that when the shell was spit out.
She has a pink shell. What would that give the Yoshi?
we haven't seen these guys in a while.
Alright. And in this house, we have found Kamek and some Yoshi cookies. Evidently, he is actually stealing the Yoshi cookies. That's evil. That's unforgivable. You don't steal Yoshi cookies. Those cookies are meant for puzzles, not consumption.
Give me that cookie!
Well, that time portal actually took us right to the right area. I don't know how Bowser Jr. went from the Vim factory to Yoshi's Island, but that's the path he traveled, so we're in the right area. That's cool. It was cool that this was the only time portal we could get to, and it took us right to the right area.
Thank goodness for coincidences.
Either that or EGAD knows what he's doing.
No, EGAD does not know what he's doing.
Okay. Oh, Kamek was too disgusting. You taste bad, Kamek.
What? I'm recording. I'll be out in a
Being
minute.
old doesn't mean you're tasty.
I'll be out in a minute.
Everyone knows that bad guy stereotypes dictate that they never have baths or showers.
Kamek is just a walking around Koopa who hasn't taken a shower in 4 years. Moral of the story, don't take showers or else you're gonna get eaten by a giant fat purple Yoshi alien thing? I don't know if that's a moral I want to pass down in one of my videos right now. Please take a shower, everyone. So that egg that we were just seeing earlier, it said it had a viewing fee, but there's no one to charge us a viewing fee, so yay! How about that? So yeah, we didn't pay the viewing fee because no one was there to charge us. Interesting. If no one is there to charge something, I don't know anyone anything. Excellent. There we go. So we're getting this bro item called Smash Eggs, which we'll be seeing in some battles up ahead, because we're actually going to be running into an area with some enemies shortly up ahead here.